A common notion in the fitness industry is that you should ditch the scales. Throw them off the balcony, stick them in the trash, etc.
Some people have even gone as far as to equate the scale with the devil, no joke. We feel that this stance lacks nuance, so we want to go into some of the science behind weighing yourself.
Scale weight is indiscriminate. It doesn't tell you anything about body composition, just total body mass. The number on the scale could fluctuate up, leaving people who want to lose weight feeling disheartened. However, this could simply be changes in menstrual cycle, bowel movements, or water retention. Scale weight isn't necessarily indicative of changes in fat mass. There are two aspects to look at here: the impact of weighing on body composition and the impact of weighing on psychological outcomes. Regular self-weighing has been linked to improved weight loss outcomes. For example, in a recently published 6-month trial, 2 groups were given the same nutritional advice and weight loss goal, but one group were told to monitor their body weight, and the group self-monitoring had greater weight loss. Although this was confounded because the group monitoring their body weight also received motivational messages. One trial examined the link between weighing frequency and weight change and found that more frequent self-weighing was associated with greater weight loss. Other researchers concluded that weighing every day led to greater adoption of weight control behaviours and therefore greater weight loss than weighing several days a week. One review paper concluded that there is considerable agreement between the frequency of self-weighing and successful weight loss and successful maintenance of that weight loss. It also stated that although earlier trials did hypothesize to adverse psychological outcomes, more recently published trials did not identify a causal link. And other systematic reviews have also arrived at a similar conclusion.
Which takes us to our next point, psychology. In one study suggesting a negative link, subjects in the weighing condition noticed an increase in anxiety and depression and a decrease in self-esteem. However, individuals who lost weight experienced a decrease in body dissatisfaction, whereas the opposite was seen in those who maintained or gained weight. This suggests that the negative consequences may be seen selectively when you're not achieving the desired result. In another study done on subjects with body image and body weight concerns, frequent self-weighing was linked with future weight gain, especially in those who engaged in binge eating at baseline. Contrary to these findings, one 6-month trial examined whether frequent self-weighing was linked to adverse psychological outcomes and found no link, and other research on frequent self-weighing has found no untoward effects. A meta-analysis concluded that, for the most part, frequent self-weighing has no link to adverse psychological outcomes. However, in some cases, the association between self-weighing and adverse psychological outcomes may be more negative than in others.
Personally speaking, I used to hate self-weighing because if the scales went in a direction opposite to what I wanted, I would feel disheartened. However, I actually found that increasing weighing frequency improved this. When I started weighing myself every day, it became normal to see fluctuations on the scale, so I used to just accept this rather than freaking out like I used to.
Speaking from practical experience, I found that teaching clients to better understand the reasons why scale weight might fluctuate can help keep them more level-headed as they pursue their weight loss goals. I think the coach can play a huge role in directing the client's narrative and how they view scale weight. If the coach isn't freaking out, the client is more likely to follow suit over time.
So scales are just one metric. You don't have to tie your self-worth with the number that it tells you.
We're not saying that everyone should weigh themselves frequently. How often you weigh yourself is completely up to you. Some people may not want to weigh themselves at all ever, which is totally fine. We simply want to address the notion that self-weighing is inherently damaging and should be avoided by everyone at all costs.
In topics that require a lot of nuance, be careful of oversimplified views.